used to talk like time was ours, like broken clocks would stop for hearts, like love alone could build a life and keep two fragile souls alive. We mapped the future on the ceiling, counting stars and naming feelings, planned the city where we'd settle down, dreamed of kids and wedding vows. I knew the way you took your tea, the little scars above your knees, the songs you sang when you were scared, the look you gave when no one cared. And I believed with all I had that fate had finally made me glad, that after all the hurt before, I'd found the one worth fighting for. But some dreams die without a sound, they simply fade while still around. And sometimes love can still be true, yet not survive what life puts through. You were my almost forever, the one I thought would leave me never, the home I found, the prayer I knew, the best thing life had led me to. But almost doesn't keep you warm when someone leaves in another's arms. And almost is the cruelest word for hearts that loved but still got hurt. I still remember our last summer, how you looked a little less in wonder, how your smile seemed harder to hold, how your touch felt slightly cold. I asked if something had changed, you swore that everything was safe. But love can hear what lips conceal, and silence says what mouths won't reveal. I watched you slowly drift away, an inch at first, then miles a day, till one night in our bedroom light, you cried and said I've lost the fight. And in that moment something died, not just us, but all inside. The future I had built so clear collapsed in front of me right there. You were my almost forever, my almost peace, my almost shelter, my almost family, my almost home. Now I survive those words alone, because almost is what people say when they had love that slipped away. And I had everything I ever wanted, almost. I tried to hate you after that, to make the healing hurt less bad. But hate requires a colder heart than one still breaking in the dark. Truth is, I still love who you were, still hear your voice in every blur, still save your contact in my phone, though I know calling won't bring home. And maybe one day I'll meet someone who loves me like the morning sun. But even if she treats me right, she'll meet the man you left behind, a little sadder, less naive, more scared of what forever means, because you taught me even soulmates leave, and dreams don't guarantee belief. Maybe in another universe we made it past the things that hurt. Maybe there you wear my ring and laugh at how afraid we'd been. Maybe there our children run through halls lit gold by setting sun. Maybe there I kiss your face and never have to know this pain. But this life gave me almost instead, a ghost of what could have been ahead. And no amount of moving on will make almost feel less wrong. You were my almost forever, my almost healing, my Because some people don't just break your heart, they take the future with them when they part, and leave you learning how to live with all the love you had to give to someone who was everything except forever. So if you ever think of me when nights get quiet and memories bleed, know somewhere underneath these stars there's a man still loving who you are. My almost forever, my almost home, the one I lost but never let go. You were the first place I ever found that made this broken world feel quiet somehow. Like every storm inside my chest would finally rest when you were there. You knew the parts I kept concealed, the wounds I swore would never heal, and still you loved me through the dark, like broken things could still be art. I never thought the safest hands would someday be the ones I can't reach for when the nights get cold, or when this life gets hard to hold. 'Cause losing strangers doesn't scar this deep, it's losing home that ruins sleep. And nothing hurts the way it does when the one you love becomes the one you lost. The hardest goodbye was loving you, knowing forever once felt true, knowing I gave my heart away to someone I could not make stay. The hardest goodbye was letting go of the only home I've ever known. And even now I still can't lie, the hardest goodbye was loving you goodbye. I remember how you used to smile, like my existence made life worthwhile. Like in your eyes I had a place no one else could take away. And slowly something changed in you, or maybe life just changed us too, till every kiss felt less alive, and every night felt more like goodbye. Still I held on with all I had, even when loving turned to sad, because some hearts would rather break than be the first to walk away. I kept believing love could save what was already slipping away, but faith can't fix a heart that's gone, no matter how hard you hold on. The hardest goodbye was loving you, watching your eyes stop seeing truth, watching your hands slip out of mine while mine still reached for one more time. The hardest goodbye was letting go, while still praying you'd come home, and every tear still asks me why. The hardest goodbye was loving you goodbye. People say heartbreak makes you strong, but strength feels hollow when the one who made you feel alive before becomes the ache you can't ignore. Now every room feels less like light, every morning less like life. And though I smile when people ask, there's grief beneath the mask. I've learned that healing isn't clean, it's messy nights and in between. It's laughing hard then breaking down because your ghost is still around. If I could choose one memory to keep before you stop loving me, it'd be the night you held me close and whispered I'll never let go. Because if I have to live in pain At least I'll know it once was real. At least I'll know I touched a love so deep it still refuses to heal. The hardest goodbye was loving you, more than my pride, more than truth, more than the part of me that knew this pain was what I'd have to choose. The hardest goodbye was letting die the dream I had of you and I, the life we planned, the years, the vows, the forever that won't happen now. And even if my heart survives, and even if I love in time, part of me will always cry, because the hardest goodbye was loving you goodbye. So if someday you wonder why my eyes still dim when you cross my mind, it's because some loves never die. They just live forever as goodbye. You said love wasn't always easy, that some nights hearts grow weak and weary. You said forever takes two fighters, two souls who choose to stand through fire. So when the cracks began to show, I gave you everything I own, my patience, pride, my peace of mind, just to keep your hand in mine. I bent until I barely knew what parts of me were still the truth, because I thought that's what love meant, to break yourself and call it commitment. But now I know there's a line somewhere between devotion and despair, and loving someone shouldn't mean destroying who you've been. Still, I was the one who stayed when loving you became all pain, when every kiss lost all its spark, and every night turned cold and dark. I was the one who stayed even when you gave less every day, and maybe that's what hurts the most. I fought for us while you let go. I learned the way to one-sided love, how heavy almost enough becomes, how lonely it can feel to lie beside the one who won't still try. Stop saying I miss you first, stop reaching out when days got worse, stop looking at me like before, till I felt wanted no more. But every time I tried to leave, you'd pull me close and make me believe that if I stayed just one more night, maybe we would be alright. And hope can be the cruelest drug, when fed and barely there enough to keep a dying heart alive, while slowly killing it inside. Still, I was the one who stayed through every tear and every ache, through every half-hearted embrace, and every time love lost its face. I was the one who stayed while you emotionally drifted away, and now I carry all the pain of loving someone who changed. The worst part isn't that you left, it's knowing I gave my very best, and still it somehow wasn't right to make you choose me every night. So now I question everything, my worth, my heart, what love should mean. Because when your all becomes too small, you start believing you're not enough at all. But maybe love was never meant to be one person's punishment. Maybe real love doesn't require begging someone to stay inspired. Maybe someday I'll meet a soul who loves me without growing cold, who doesn't make me prove my worth just to feel chosen first. Still, I was the one who stayed, the one who fought when you pulled away, the one who bled to keep us whole while you withdrew and lost control. I was the one who stayed till there was nothing left to save. And though I know I should feel proud, it only leaves me asking how could someone I love so deep watch me break and still not keep the heart that begged them not to go? I was the one who stayed and still got left alone. So if you ever wonder why I hesitate when new love tries, it's because I know the pain of being the one who stays.